This is terrible, but don't be deceived by what's really behind all this.
You're a natural born public speaker, and that's a fact.
Do you actually feel guilty or were you just told to feel guilty?
Focus on actually what we can do.
Point it out and show it to me.
You have the freedom to do what you want to and be what you want to in America.
What are we going to do about it?
What oppressed me?
Just saying.
So the CRT stuff, BS.
What's going on, folks? Hope you guys are all doing well. As we know, there are a lot of people out there that definitely are not doing well, especially the family of the victims that were killed in this crazy, disgusting, supposedly and allegedly racially motivated attack that this guy did. So if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure you all do. There's terrible news of this guy going into a supermarket and opening fire. He killed 11 black people and I think 2 other people. I don't know what they were, but if you want to, you can go and get those stories on the internet. You can go find it anywhere in Google. Different sources are going to tell you pretty much the same thing. Some of these sources, depending on who they are, they will write it in a different way to get you to think a particular way. But anyway, it says 10 people were killed and 3 more were wounded when a man opened fire in the supermarket in Buffalo, New York, authorities say. Police say the shooter, who is now in custody, has been charged with murder and is what officials calling a hate crime in the case of racially motivated violent extremists. This was pure evil, said Erie County Sheriff John Garcia. This was straight up racially motivated hate crime from somebody outside of our community. So if y'all don't know this, like I told you, he went in there, shot people, killed people, and apparently he did this all along. So what you guys are going to find is there's going to be some back stories on this. You're going to find out that he was already kind of on their watch list already for things that he wrote about on the internet, different things that he felt. It also came out also that this guy actually wrote, let me get out the way. He actually wrote the name of a woman that was killed. She was killed on purpose. When the black guy, y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't remember this? Darren Brooks drove his car through a parade of people, killing a lot of people. And she was one of the people that got killed in, what's it called, Waukesha at a Christmas parade. She was killed. And apparently this guy that went in there and shot up the schools. I'm going to shut up the schools, y'all. Let me slow down because it's just throwing me off. Every time you hear about a mass shooting, you always think about a school. The guy that went in and shot up at this grocery store, apparently they said he wrote one of the victims' name on his gun. She was a victim of that Waukesha Christmas parade. Now, what's really interesting about this is that this should get the same type of coverage, everything that the other ones got. Y'all know what I mean? This right here is going to be one other means of them saying, well, look how white supremacy is. Look how terrible America is. See, we got an issue. Look, the white people can just feel they can just go and do X, Y, and Z. This is what they're going to want to do to try to get us to stay completely divided. Okay? This was absolutely, there is no excuse for this boy to do what he did. I don't care what his issue was. There was no reason for him to do this. But at the same time, for what we see going on right now, is it possible that what he did is a result of what we all see going on? People that probably never had no racist bones or anything in them whatsoever, all of a sudden they feel like, well, if nothing's going to be done, if black people can go and do this, then they get, I mean, this is what they're doing. I'm not saying this is right, but what I'm saying is that this whole racial divide that they're trying to have all of us do is causing people to really get upset. I'm just telling y'all, Darren sat there and drove a car. He drove a car. Daryl Brooks drove a car through a parade, killing several people, right? And let's not forget about the guy in the subway, black guy, Frank James. He spewed all kind of racist hate years before he went and killed the people on the submarine. Y'all, look, y'all can tell I'm all just throwing off because it's just, I'm trying to slow down. But look, when I slow down, it seems like it gets worse. So I have a little note right here that actually says, slow down when you talk. But it seems like when I slow down, my thoughts are just kind of all over the place. But when I'm talking fast, it just flows. So anyway, I'm trying to stay in my element. So anyway, Daryl Brooks can sit there and drive a car through a parade of people, right? He wrote about how he hated white people. This other guy, Frank James, talked about how he hated white people. Black and white people shouldn't even cohabitate. Blah, 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 blah. He killed a bunch of people. This guy right here was also doing the same exact things that they did. But why is it that they're trying to put more push of force on this right here? Well, gun laws. See, this is all about gun. We don't know. That's why we don't need guns. No, you don't need bad people. And I'm not trying to say this to pretty much make no excuse for anything when it comes to that. But what about if people that were in these different predicaments, if they had guns themselves? Could it have been that this many people wouldn't have got killed? Could it possibly be that if other people were armed in that supermarket, they could have opened fire on dude and could have just prevented people from getting killed? He still has his life, right? Daryl still has his life. Daryl Brooks still has his life. Frank James still has his life. They all did the same thing. But what y'all need to do is stop focusing on the color of any of these individuals and start focusing on the driving motivation behind all of it. Hatred, evil, pure and simple. I said this years ago that I don't care if you are black and you just brood in so much hatred and so much towards white people, and you feel a certain type of way towards white people, that hatred is driven by evil. If you are a white person and you don't like black people, you got this thing going on where you just racist and all this stuff like that, that's hatred. And that hatred stems from evil. When you hate somebody else to the extent to where you want to kill them, that's evil right there. I mean, the first murder, not going religious on y'all, but the first murder, according to what I believe in, which is that Bible, the first murder was one brother killing the other brother. They were brothers. There was no racism there. But the point is, what stemmed him to kill his brother was hatred. Stemmed by what? The root of it is evil. Plain and simple. Okay? So what I'm saying is this. Don't look at this story right here and try to push it out there like there's a racial divide. I'm not going to say some people's name, but somebody made a comment and said the Republicans are letting people shoot people. That's a terrible comment to make. Republicans aren't letting nobody do anything, because if that's the case, then right now the Democrats are letting people shoot people in Chicago. Matter of fact, the amount of people that was just killed in this store, more people got killed in Chicago the same day, but nothing's being said about that. Oh, it don't fit the narrative. Matter of fact, isn't it funny how Frank James, a black man, and Daryl Brooks, a black man, how their stories just seem to just kind of went out the way, right? Let's see how long this story plays in. Let's see how long they sit there and let this story stay out there. Let's see how long they continue to put gaslight. Let's see how long they continue to put gasoline on this fire as it starts to kindle down. Oh, put a little bit more fire on. Oh, we got an update. We have an update. But on those two black guys that sat there and killed people as well, what's the latest with that? Does anybody even know what the latest is with Frank James and Daryl Brooks? Do we know the latest? So anyway, I'm not trying to soften any of this, because no matter what, I don't care who it is. If it's hatred like that, they should be prosecuted to the fullest, period. You killing and murdering people, you need to be prosecuted to the fullest. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is not what America is about. This is not what this country is about. But at the same time, the ones that's behind all this is trying to get us to see things a certain way. They will continue to do that. They will make you look at this like they're trying to make us look at history that they teach in our schools from a Southern perspective, that look, white people are just all bad. See there, what give this guy the right to feel like he can go into a supermarket and just shoot up? Look, he's shooting up black people. Look at these white folks. But like I said, with those other two black men that did it, what about the boy that shot up the kids in the school too that was black? And he posted bail and was out and the family had a party for him. You know what I'm saying? So no, don't try to take this like, see, Ty, there you go, trying to flip it. There you go, put it. See, when black, no. I'm talking about the point of all of it is, the point of all of this is the evil that's driving it. That evil does not care what color you are. Can't you tell right now? The evil does not care. If that evil can end up getting towards somebody and actually coercing them, or actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Not just deceiving them, but pretty much motivating them to go and do these heinous things. That evil does not care what color you are. But it will use the excuse of you hating that person's skin color as a motivation or as a means to carry out these crazy acts. That evil does not care, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you want to believe it or not, the evil does exist. I don't care whether, I don't care about no fairy godfather in the sky. You know what? You don't have to care about that. But the evil that's behind it knows that there's a fairy godfather in the sky. The evil knows that, but guess what? The evil don't care, because it'll sit there and use the very fact that you don't believe that as a means to actually manipulate you. That's the word I was looking for, to manipulate you into carrying out these acts like that. It does not care. There are white people out there that are racist. There's no denying that. There are black people out there that are racist. There are Asian people out there that are racist. There are Mexican people out there that are racist. There's no denying that. But guess what? Again, that evil does not care. If it can sit there and get the whispering in your ear and have you draw up these crazy thoughts, and you begin to have that hatred in your heart, and then it can manipulate you into carrying out these crimes, this right here is the result of what we're seeing right there, ladies and gentlemen. But again, if you are about righteousness, if you are about unity, if you are really about what we stand for here in America, you will look at that all the same, because I say this all the time, and I got t-shirts that's going to be coming out, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to say truth knows no color. The truth is, this is racially motivated. And when you talk about racially motivated, what is race? What is racism? What is that rooted in? What is racism rooted in? You would say it's hatred. Well, what is the roots of hatred? Evil. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It's evil. Murder is evil, no matter if it's coming from a white person or a black person. Plain and simple. It's all evil. So again, brothers and sisters, black and white, Indian, Asian, whatever, if you are all about what America is for and what America stands for, look at this for what it is. Don't look at this guy's skin color. Look at the evil that's behind it. That's what we are fighting up against. Don't look at this superficial stuff that you see right here. That the color that you see right here is why it was motivated. No, it was motivated purely and simple by evil. If you are about righteousness and truth and you're about going against evil, then that's what we're all about. If we are all in one mind and one accord about us hating evil, no matter who it's coming from and no matter what they look like, then that's when we all can be exactly what we're supposed to be called. Here is a United States of America. We are united against evil, no matter who the color is coming from. White people should be just as ticked off about what this guy did just as much as black people. Plain and simple. Indian, Asian, if you are an American, you live in America's soil, and you are about America's dreams and what America is supposed to be about, you're going to be just as mad as this as any other race, period, because this is completely wrong. This is completely heinous. This is completely sickening, and we all should feel the same about this. So anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think of this story right here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have not yet subscribed, get an idea what this channel is about. When I say don't forget, I'm saying the people that have been watching my channel for a while and you just like what I've been doing, that you guys are all suddenly starting to tell me a whole lot. Don't forget to subscribe. Because some guys, y'all watch it and y'all just move on to my next videos, which is cool, but some of you forget to subscribe. If you still kind of filling out the channel, then by all means, fill out the channel. But here's the thing. By you giving the video a thumbs up, by you leaving a comment, by you sharing the video, this is what's allowing these voices like mine and other people that got certain type of views like mine to get out. It is up to you guys for these messages like this to get out. All you have to do is click a button. All you have to do is share. All you got to do is tell a family member something like, hey, listen to this guy talk about this subject. That's all you guys have to do. And that's how this thing can spread. So I really appreciate it if you guys do that. All right. Let me know if y'all got something else to add to this story right here, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a whole lot of more things that's going to be developing from this. But again, keep an eye on how long they might try to keep this thing lit. Just pay attention to that, because it's going to come down to where they're going to use this for some other means to try to go after our amendments. Mark my words. Watch. Let me know what y'all think by leaving the comments below after this video. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. But most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious. It does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel. All right. So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.